Hey y'all. Okay, y'all, fellow Aussians, let's get into it. I've seen Wicked for Good now for the fourth time since its release. And this video is gonna have some spoilers. It's my honest reaction and review. So if you do not want to have any spoilers, please, this is not the video for you. But if you just want to talk about it, hear my reaction, and just chat about this piece of movie history and iconic movie history, let's get right into it. I have just some images to talk about some of the scenes. I know there's been a lot of drama and people are saying, oh, it isn't as good as the first one. Oh, it's not as good as the first one, y'all. I loved every second of it. There was some characters I wasn't a fan of, but this movie is beautiful. I love the bit that it's a little bit more mature, the darker skin on Elphaba, how she has that little wart now. All the detailing are down to perfection. The first one was incredible. It was major movie history, everything. So much. But when we're going into scenes, this scene right here, loving the Broadway scene, this was so good. Ariana Grande, Glinda, played this character. She was born to play this role. They both were born to play this role, but Ariana was so good. I almost had her. There's just so many good moments. Like when she slaps her and looks at her hand like, ooh, I have power in my hand. And I'm going to talk about something I feel like all of us want to talk about, the magic. I feel this is what my interpretation of this. Glinda has the magic, but she's so into the look of the wand and that it's all coming from there. Elphaba doesn't use a wand. It's in her hands. And in the beginning of the movie, when she does as a little girl her little spell and the rainbow showed up, I believe that was Glinda. But in her head, she's like, ooh, ball gown or butterflies, that it's not that. Even in the end, the grimoire opens for her and gives her the spell for healing hands, but there's a rainbow in the bag. I really do believe Glinda is magical. She just doesn't understand what type of magical she is. She wants to be here like, oh, bibbidi bobbidi boo, and we are talking magic. So I really do believe that. This is my interpretation. Let me know what you think about that. If you think this is a possibility of Glinda's magic, because, she wants to be shown this image of a wand and all that. I feel that this is this. Now, if we're talking villains, yes, we have Wizard. He's a villain. But y'all, Dorothy, oh my God, there's always something wrong with that girl. I feel like I love the Wizard of Oz. But, it's like the Tin Man, Dorothy, and the Cowardly Lion. Oh my God, that Cowardly Lion made me so angry. He made me so angry, blaming Elphaba for kidnapping him from his home, and then Bach, aka the Tin Man, also saying, "Oh, she stole him from his home. Go tell the story." No, how rude was that? I get it. That's all he remembers as a cop, but like, ugh, so annoying. I really was not into that conversation at all. Again, our beautiful Glinda with the most gorgeous wedding dress. See, I feel like this is what to Glinda is magic. Butterflies flying, and that's all she wants to do in the perfect dress. And this, when she really has the power inside of her, the way Elphaba does. I really do believe that. I feel this is where her power comes from. It comes from deep of inside of her. And she's just so into the whole image of a wand and this. And Memorable, she did it with her hands too. But she's into the whole image of it all. And I really do believe that Glinda has that magic, because when the grimoire opened for her, it showed her hands to me, and the grimoire shows you what you need. And it also had that rainbow right out in the back, the same rainbow it had when she was a little girl and did magic. Oh, here we are again, the villain, the lion. I was so upset about him. I was so upset. I was like, oh my God, he made me so angry. It's like, no, he was so cowardly, and I get it, he's the cowardly lion. I really thought it was going to be cute, but he's like, oh, she stole me from my home. No. And then Bach, the Tin Man, pushed it. Ugh, no. This scene was also beautiful, wonderful. I thought that was such a great scene. Also, I love the fact that, Elphaba feels really cast out from everybody here. And the first interaction again she has with Glinda is that hug, and instantly a hug, no fear. And it just really showed it that this characters have such compassion. And this wonderful scene was so good because Elphaba was there for it. And Glinda is there for it too, but she doesn't see what Elphaba sees with the animals being locked up and all that, and she doesn't quite see it until later when Nessa, spoiler, gets killed by Madame Marble. This was such a cute flashback, and also has the scene which recreated the groundbreaking, beautiful Wicked cover from Broadway, from the playbill. That was so nice. I really did enjoy that. And then there was an unscripted scene in the end when Elphaba locks Glinda in a closet right before she gets burned by Dorothy, where she just says, Glinda, I love you. Y'all, I cried. I cried. Oh my God. I couldn't stop crying every single time. It's such a beautiful scene. It is so great. These two characters are home. They're just so home, you know, and it's always you and Glinda and Elphaba. We're both. We're just really both. So many beautiful scenes, so many fantastic moments. This right here too, of her trying to see what we can do together. And it's just so sad that in the end, Glinda is by herself, but she needed this to become the magical Glinda I think she is. She never was as alone as Elphaba, but now she is going to be alone for a little bit, but really to find herself. And in the ending, when she got rid of Madame Marble and she got rid of the wizard and she helped all that, and it's just beautiful. And I really do hope that we are going to get a Son of a Witch movie coming up with all of them, which would be so great to have that, because this movie is so gorgeous. There was some scenes that felt rushed, which had to do with the Wizard of Oz scenes. So that did feel like there was moments of rushing it, but of course we cannot recreate those scenes because we don't want to recreate these scenes. I wish this movie would have been 3 hours longer. There was some scenes missing in the trailer that was like, oh, I don't have a plan. Oh, I do. And she's like, oh, thank God, Glinda. That scene was missing. And it's also missing that scene where Glinda wears that beautiful gown that was on the movie poster that was also missing. But, you know, there's some scenes that just don't make it, and that at least gives us those director's cuts and final edits and bloopers and all that, which we all are looking forward to. This movie, I'm going to give you my honest review, is a 10, 10, 10. It is fantastic. It is beautiful. It makes you laugh. It makes you smile. It is everything. And that was just my honest take on it. Let me know in the comments what you think about some of the things I said. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, this is just my personal opinion, my personal thoughts and dreams of Glinda being the magical person we all love her to be. Fiora and Elphaba living happily ever after, and hopefully reuniting with our Glinda once more, because they were the perfect team. They're not the Fantastic Four, they're the Fantastic Three in Oz. I love this movie. It's so beautiful. I am so happy this came out. I wish we would have more stuff, but you know, we can't have everything, but we will get more Wicked. I can feel it. Y'all, thank you for being here. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I post Wicked stuff as much as I can. Reviews, shorts, everything. I'm still doing some doll reviews. We're going to be getting the Wise ones soon. So we have them on pre-order. And I cannot wait to share and unbox them with you all. It's going to be so much fun. And I just wanted to wish you guys all a magical day. Again, let me know what y'all think. And until I see you all in the next one. Bye.